Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. Last we left off, we were in the middle of fighting a demon. Let's finish it, shall we? I think that just about does it. And Irving has proven himself a badass. And now we must mourn those who fell in this whole ordeal because of Isolde. I really hate Isolde. I really hate her, and sparing her is one of my greater regrets. But I don't feel like leaving Connor without Mother. Even if it is a mother like her. Men, women, and children, and they all look the same.
So it is over. Connor is his old self. He does not seem to remember anything, which is a blessing. I suppose we will need to send him to the Circle of Magi's tower for training once the war is over. It's so odd to think of the boy as a mage, of all things. Eamon has much to mourn and rebuild should he recover. But at least he could be thankful that both his son and wife are safe.
I owe you my deepest thanks. I can scarcely believe Connor is the boy he once was.
But our task is not done yet. Whatever the demon did to my brother, it seems to have spared his life, but he remains comatose. We cannot wake him.
The urn of sacred ashes will save Eamon.
I will seek out this urn.
Thank you. I am grateful for your eagerness to help restore my husband. Find Brother Genitivi, the scholar, in Denerham. He has been researching the urn's location for several years now. The knights that returned say they were unable to find Genitivi. Perhaps the Maker will lead you to him.
I must go to the hall and begin rebuilding. I wish you luck, and may the Maker go with you.
And it is actually possible to make it to this point and have actually completed the quest for the Urn of Sacred Ashes. But I don't like doing that.
Should be easy enough.
Dumat rises. The first blight, the first archdemon. Eamon, I will save you. Isolde, I will slap you. Because I do not like you. Connor.
You're the one who saved me.
Do you remember nothing?
I remember having a bad dream. There was a very scary lady. But she went away. I hope Father gets better soon. He will. Maybe.
Poor Connor. I'm gonna read your books. Aveline, Knight of Orlais. Oh yeah, there's an autosave here because you can actually run after Connor and go and try to kill him. I obviously did not pick this option. Now, despite there being guards right here, I can pick the lock and enter this room that should have no access to other people.
Let's get started.
And because I so like this family, I'm gonna steal almost everything that they have in their little treasury room here, this little vault. Because I'm the good guy! And they have a gift that I want to give to someone. Whoa! Royal Commander armor? Where? Okay. That's, I was not expecting that. Thank you, Maud. But does it look cool? See, that's a major requirement for me. It has to look cool. Royal Commander's armor. It looks like the Kuzlin armor, so I'm gonna go back to Underworld armor, because that's pretty. See, I'm all about the aesthetic. At least this time it's not massive armor. Before we leave, though, of course, we have to continue looting this castle. There's just no other way to go about it.
As you wish.
See, even she agrees. I don't want the salve, but I want the statue. I know someone who might want to play with it. I mean, want it. Seriously, they all but declare that he likes playing with toys. And then they released the, oh, there's a book. They released the, Feast Day pranks and gifts and such. I think that was actually a year ago. Huh.
This should be easy enough.
Opening a door. That warrants a comment.
Right.
The Gurins. Or that's pronounced Gurins? Gur... We outie. Oh wait, no, there's still a little bit more castle to explore. Hello, servant. I love again. They're all right there, and yet I'm able to pick the locks on these things and take things just as I please. I suppose they're just grateful that someone has intervened in a way that has actually helped them. I'll study. There's a book I want to read. The Orlesian Empire. Why is that on his desk? Alistair's mother's amulet. I wonder who that's for. I can't imagine. Hello, Perth. What's up, Perth?
It is good you resolved this demon business. Now we must either revive the Arl or allow Van Tegan to take his place.
I would like to take Van Tegan's place. I mean... Anyway, so... That... was Redcliffe. And I'm noticing again this trend of things seeming to go all to hell shortly before the warden arrives. Of course, it looks as though Loghain was actually involved in this. Directly, even. Why would he poison the Arl? What reason could he possibly have? Is he truly so dastardly, so manipulative? It seems a bit off. Especially a man revered so much as a hero. And for anyone who's actually read the novels for Dragon Age Origins, it really does seem off. Well, let's go to camp. We have some conversations to finish, after all. Load.
Now that we're back at the camp, I want to talk about what happened at Redcliffe.
And they leave this almost as neutral as possible, because he can actually start yelling at you depending on how you handled it before. I think it turned out quite well, don't you?
I just wanted to thank you. You went out of your way to save the Isle's family, and you did it. Even though it would have been easier not to. There's been so much death and destruction. It makes me feel good that at least we were able to save something. No matter how small. I owe the Isle that much.
If we can stop the blight, we'll save much more.
You're right. Hopefully, by that time, there's still enough of Ferelden left to save. Good. Now that the warm, fuzzy part of the day is over with, we can get back to the ritual dismemberments. Oh wait, it's not Tuesday, is it?
Reference to Buffy the Vampire Slayer, which used to regularly run on Tuesdays. And now, +5 approval with Alistair. Let's see. There is a conversation I wanted to have with Wynne. After all, she did collapse on us.
You're quite taken with each other, aren't you?
That's not the conversation I was expecting to have. You know about Alistair and me? Even though we kissed right in front of you?
Notice the doe-eyed looks he gives you, especially when he thinks no one's watching. It's almost too sweet for my tastes, and I'm an old lady who should be making lace hearts and fuzzy blankets with animal motifs.
You're not like the average old lady.
No, I won't be making socks with pom-poms for you anytime soon. But that's hardly my point. I've noticed your blossoming relationship, and I wanted to ask you where you thought it was going. Alistair is a fine lad, skilled in battle, but quite inexperienced when it comes to affairs of the heart. I would hate to see him get hurt.
Are you saying I might hurt Alistair?
Not intentionally, no. But there is great potential for tragedy here, for one or both of you. You are both Grey Wardens, and he is the son of a king. You have responsibilities which supersede your personal desires.
I'm a human being with emotions, not just a Grey Warden.
Love is ultimately selfish. It demands that one be devoted to a single person who may fully occupy one's mind and heart to the exclusion of all else. A Grey Warden cannot afford to be selfish. You may be forced to make a choice between saving your love and saving everyone else. And then what would you do?
What am I supposed to do? Tell Alistair to go away?
You may have to save one or both of you unnecessary anguish later on.
I'm not giving up what we have, no matter what you say.
I have given my advice. Do with it what you will.
Judgmental old woman! I want to talk to you some more.
What's on your mind?
Are you feeling better now?
Oh, yes, and thank you for asking. I'm feeling much better today.
Please let me know if there's anything I can do.
Well, thank you for your kindness, my dear. It certainly warms these rickety old bones.
+2.
What's on your mind?
I was just thinking about being a Grey Warden.
Is something troubling you?
I don't know. It's just difficult sometimes.
You are one of the 2 surviving Grey Wardens in Ferelden. You defend all of us, and much rests on your shoulders.
That's
It may
helping!
not mean much to you, but thank you for having the courage to continue to fight.
No, thank you for reminding me how much pressure I have weighing on me! I will be ready when the time comes.
And that gives me hope.
Oh, good, so long as it gives you hope. And apparently my voice is going. Where does that put her in terms of approval? Not bad. Alistair's at 100. Oh, gosh. Are you... Okay, you're just folding your arms behind your back. You don't have a weird posture. Alrighty. Oh, and I think I have someone else who has something else to say to me.
I await your command.
Oh, not yet. Never mind. Screw you, by the way. You and all of your disapproval. Blarg. However, there is another conversation that I want to have. Naturally, I have to say first. Because I'm paranoid. Alistair, do you want to stand?
Your desire is my command.
Oh, never mind. That's not what I meant to do, actually. That's not a conversation. But there is something I want to give you, and at least I got him standing now. I found something you may want. Da-da-da-da.
Is that... This is my mother's amulet. It has to be. But why isn't it broken? Where did you find it?
I found it in Redcliffe Castle, in the study.
Oh, the Arl study?
Yes.
Then he must have found the amulet after I threw it at the wall. But he repaired it and kept it. I don't understand. Why would he do that?
Perhaps you mean more to him than you think.
I guess you could be right. We never really talked that much. And then the way I left. Thank you. I mean it. I thought I'd lost this to my own stupidity. I'll need to talk to him about this if he recovers from this. When he recovers, that is. I wish I'd had this a long time ago. Do you remember me mentioning it? Wow. I'm more used to people not really listening when I go on about things.
Of course I remembered. You're special to me.
Is this the part when the music starts and we begin dancing? Because I'm game. Where's the minstrels?
And if you weren't already in a romance with him, that would actually initiate romance. Fun times, right? Well, speaking of fun times, our fun times here are at an end for this set. But I hope to see you next time, where we continue onward to our next treaty mission. Hope to see you next time, folks.